came back, my fellow Weebians, to give you What If Deku Could Use 100% of His Brain Part 2, and you guys hit the like button. Think we hit 245 likes. Wow, you guys really liked it, and 5,000 views. I know, this is pretty great. But enough of that. I actually bought a soundboard, or I usually just bought the subscription for voice mod for the rest of my whole life, I guess. It's unlimited. So we got the anime punch we hear, or the Falcon punch, or any punch. The katana slice. I'm gonna be using that for any What If Deku that uses katanas. You hear that? You should taste it too. The laser beam, if Izuku uses ki or any energy. Beautiful. And the sound I'm pretty sure I'm gonna use the most is probably the explosion. Hear this. Bakugo's gonna be crazy using this. And when you hit a rock or fall on top of the ground, you're probably gonna hear this. And the classic Nani? More like understanding and knowing. The cute catwalk. The blink. New scene. Magic charm. Decisions. Boing. Disappointment. Like me. New customer. And my favorite one of all, school bell. I just nut hearing that sound, my guy. Now, Japanese city, Spring Mountain. I'm gonna use this for. I'm gonna be using this for sometimes, not that much. I'm using it not that much, but we have drizzle and Spring Forest. Enough of that, guys. You're here for this splendid What If. Now, where did we left off? Yes, we left off where Izuku was demolishing the trials, or not to get expelled and stuff like that, because Aizawa demanded it. I mean, like, he's 100% of his brain. He's got, like, what I mean. Yeah. Correct neck. Think. Okay. Now we see Izuku going back to class with the class 2, and Izuku sits down. He's just talking with his friends and stuff. Being a regular Izuku, nothing bad or stuff. He's talking to Ateli, and Ateli, blushing, like, I'm not gonna be like that, but Ateli is blushing a little, looking at him. Sweet, beautiful, toned, abbed Izuku. I mean, his shirt's not off, but you can just see it coming out of his school uniform, and yeah, everything's looking good. Izuku is now at 20. No, he's using 13% of his brain. As I was like, fuck it, I'm giving these kids tests. I mean, no, I'm not. I'm giving everybody tests except Izuku because, well, his quirk is basically being smart. So, but I might give him some type of test, as I was thinking. But that's too much work. I'd rather lay down and read fanfics about me. I'm playing. He never said that. He's probably gonna read fanfics about him from Miss Joke. Keep sending him fanfics about you. But he stopped with that. But yeah, we hear a knock. We don't even hear a knock. We hear the door bust open. Coming in the door like a hero. We see All Might busting in, not like that. Seeing the children saying, "Haha, young students." Everyone's like, All Might. Izuku's like, it's All Might. Charlie's like, All Might. Baku's like, my stepping stone. You know how Baku goes. Kirishima's like, so manly, seeing All Might's presence. And yeah, All Might walks in, gets a desk. Aizawa leaves for his break, and All Might's like, okay, we're going outside to Gym Gamma. I think it was Gym Gamma. Or no, Gym Gamma's inside. City B. We're going to City B. And Izuku's like, City B? Oh yeah, that's the city. That was the same city I destroyed those robots in. It's about to be cool. And here's your hero costumes and stuff like that. Yeah, and they got all the hero costumes out, and you see that picture right there. That picture, that Izuku's wearing the same thing. You know, he still idolized All Might and stuff like that. Even though he's the smartest human being ever, and he can learn any secret he wants. He's just gonna keep All Might's secret to himself. But yeah, they get their clothes on and stuff like that. People are looking at Deku. Deku's body is just like compressing with his chest and abs. Everyone's like, "Dang, Izuku is no homo." Chiseled, even wearing a costume. Bakugo, jealous, of course. Italy, though, let's just say she's sipping the tea a little too hard, if you know what I mean. Fucking blushing like a fucking. She's blushing harder. She's more red than a tomato right now. Looking at Izuku's chiseled, godlike figure. Yeah, but they're walking, and All Might says, "So, we're doing hero versus villains. The villains will be protecting the bombs, and the heroes will be capturing the villains and defusing the bomb. So, this is going to be picking teams." Oh, wait, no. You know what? Picking teams is not going to be working. I will choose teams for you. So, Izuku's like, so, I'm going to be picked randomly. Well, I hope my teammate is with Italy. So All Might's doing everything. He's like, "Bakugo and Ida, Izuku and Italy, you both are teams." After picking both of their balls. Wait, what? Why did I say that? Let me just say they both went in the box to pick out a paper instead of balls, because that was weird how I said it. So they're what a coincidence. Coincidence. Izuku and Italy are in the same team. Izuku's happy. Italy just simping. I said simping, sipping her tea. You know, kind of. Not even kind of. She's happy. Bakugo doesn't care. No, he does care, because he's about to beat the fuck out of Izuku. That's what he's thinking. You know what I mean? He thinks he's about to beat the fuck out of Izuku, but not. Izuku did give Bakugo a power boost. And you guys was hating. One person was hating in the comments that I gave Bakugo a power boost. I know. I'm changing a little. But my mind was not thinking correct. I feel like I gave Bakugo a power boost. Just hear me out. Just for Izuku to have just a teeny bit of how should I say, competition. It's not even competition. It's just a beat down. So yeah. Izuku is now waiting for the villains to be inside and making a countdown for the bomb. So they do that. Izuku and Italy are waiting, talking about how they're gonna do this. Izuku's thinking about using 50% of his brain to stop time. And yeah, I know, stopping time. I'm making Izuku a little too OP, but yeah. Italy's like, yes, that would be the fastest and most easiest way. She's drinking her tea. But don't you want competition? You always speak about me with that. And Izuku's like, yeah, I do want competition, but Bakugo ain't competition. I need to find someone with a strong quirk one day. Izuku says, sigh. Well, we're about to start. And Italy's like, yeah, I think All Might's about to say in 3, 2, 1. Okay, are you ready? Heroes, you can go inside now, All Might says. And Izuku smiles. Zewalda! Everything is now... The time stopped. Everything is now not moving. Izuku touches Italy. And Italy is not moving. She's like, she's looking around like, I thought only you could do that. And Izuku's like, well, I can bring people in my time zone. And Italy's like, wow, so fascinating, Izuku. You really are an interesting fellow. And Izuku's like, oh, really? Well, let's go in, Izuku says. As Izuku is walking with Italy, they're going upstairs, up, and Izuku's tracking his Necolo. He's looking at Bakugo. Bakugo just like frozen. And Izuku's like, you know what? I want to have fun. And Itachi's like, what do you mean, Izuku? You know we have to touch the bomb and that's it. And Izuku's like, yeah, I know. But Izuku, he starts time, but only in Bakugo's head. So Bakugo is unfrozen, but everything's frozen around him. So Bakugo can't move or anything. Bakugo looks at Izuku, and Izuku just smiling, looking at Bakugo. Bakugo is like, why can I not move, you damn nerd? And Izuku's like, oh, Bakugo, quiet down, quiet down. You can't move because I'm not making you move. See, we're about to win right in front of you. And Itachi's in the corner like, dang, Izuku, you're kind of cruel, don't you think? And Izuku's like, yeah. Bakugo's like, so, you're not man enough to fight me properly. And Izuku's like, well, you see the extent to my powers. I can become the #1 hero if I wanted to. And Bakugo's like, in his mind, Bakugo's like, I have to give up to the nerd. He is right. If you could stop time, I'm basically useless. Izuku's like, bingo. And Bakugo's like, what? Did you read my mind? And Izuku's like, look at you. You're getting 100% in your test. Izuku says. And Itachi's just spitting out her teeth, laughing a little. Izuku smiles back. Yeah, Bakugo. To you, I'm the strongest being. No, the strongest creature. Bakugo's just looking down into defeat. But I might lose. And Bakugo's like, what do you mean? Aizawa does have a grip on me, but I need if I use 100%, it wouldn't affect me as much. But you don't have that. And I don't know why I'm giving you my weaknesses, huh? Am I the villain in this story? Nah, I'm not. Izuku says, then he walks towards the bomb. He puts his hand on the bomb and then he starts time again. Bakugo falls down and hits his face. Ida just stands there because Bakugo was already running last time. Bakugo was already running before Izuku stopped time, so that's why Bakugo fell down. And yeah, All Might's like, where's the hero? And then he looks to the screen and he sees Izuku touching the bomb, and he's like, heroes teams win. And he's like, oh, look at that, we win. Bakugo's now getting up. He looks at Izuku. He's shaking his head. This can't be. How can I lose to a Deku? He just won't. Sorry for ear ripping you guys, but he just won't. He just won't give up. Bakugo is so persistent. Bakugo gets up and starts running towards Izuku. He's about to throw explosions. Izuku's like, oh really, Bakugo? You're really gonna try to do this? Bakugo's like, fuck you! Bakugo throws his hand. He throws an explosion and Izuku dodges it, but Bakugo's not uphealing. He's throwing more explosions back to back. Izuku's dodging. Bakugo, stop this. You're not gonna win. Shut up! Bakugo's throwing rapid explosions at Izuku. Izuku hits Bakugo in the face, and he lands on the wall. Bakugo's now unconscious. Izuku looks at the camera and he says, so, is Bakugo disqualified? And All Might's like, yes, young Midoriya. And Izuku's like, good, let's go, Telly. And Ida just looks at Izuku this whole time. He's like shitting bricks looking at Izuku's greatness. Izuku's now leave, and Bakugo was just blinking. What? Izuku now leaves, and we see everybody else is, everything the same, but Bakugo's in the infirmary, being getting his heart treatment and stuff like that, not dying. Fucking loser. And he stopped that. That's messed up. But yeah. Whew. That must sucks to be Bakugo, but yeah. We see all that and stuff, and let's just say time skip. Time skip to a new scene. We see Izuku just sitting down at his desk, and as I was talking about the USJ, we're having it today. And Izuku's like, the USJ? I heard about that. Izuku's using 10% of his brain, so he's just regular Izuku right now. Isn't that University Japan Studios? Wait. University Studios Japan, right? Izuku says, and Aizawa just looks at Izuku. And he says, my God, University Studios Japan. You said that, Izuku. Izuku's like, yeah. And Aizawa just face palms. You're supposed to be the smartest creature in this world, and you can't even think. And Izuku's like, does he use 11% of his brain? My bad. And Aizawa was like, are you my student? How are you the smartest thing if you're this dumb? And Izuku was using 20% of his brain, listening to Aizawa's thoughts. Okay, Aizawa, I'm not dumb. I was just using 10%. Get off your fucking dick. And Aizawa was like, is that language? And Izuku's like, no, sir. So, get your asses in the fucking bus, or I'm gonna beat you there. And Izuku's like, oh yeah, language, my ass. Izuku's thinking, like, saying all that stuff. They get in the bus, and Froppy was talking over that. Then Froppy says, Izuku, you're supposed to be smart, but why can you be controlling time and all that and stuff like that? You're very OP, the strongest one here, actually. Todoroki didn't like that. So let's just say Todoroki actually said something. Todoroki's like, he's not the strongest. The strongest one is me. And Izuku just smiles a little like this. Oh my God. Because when Izuku was using 100% of his quirk for the first time, he knows everything that was going around him. Basically every history. So Izuku thought about what happened to Todoroki. And in Izuku's mind, he's saying this. So, okay, Mr. My mom burnt me and now I have daddy issues is talking back to me. Like, you're fucking weak compared to me. Izuku very cockily, I can't even fucking say shit. Very confidently say it. And everyone, he just hears Izuku. Izuku's like, oh shit, I didn't say that in my head. And Aizawa just like face palms again. The smartest being is acting stupid. And Todoroki just stands up off the bus before it stops. Todoroki's about to jump out, and Izuku's like, you should not do that. And Todoroki's why, and then he bumps in and says, drink your tea. You got 0.1% sips of tea again. 0.1% chance of beating Izuku. And Todoroki's like, how do you know? And Izuku's like, well, her quirk is similar like mine's, but, well, she's not wrong. You will lose horribly. There's no chance or different universe part of me that you will beat. If this is me with this quirk universe, you are not going to beat me. Probably another quirk, another universe. Let's just say me, if I had all my quirk, you could have beat me. If you got that reference, I'm playing. That's not even a reference. But yeah, Todoroki sits down angrily, talking about, get my revenge. Like he's turning into a Super Saiyan or something. Izuku, just so disappointed. But yeah. They get to the USJ, and Izuku's basically getting enemies left and right. He got Bakugo and now Todoroki. That's all he's like basically looking for. Yeah. Wait a minute. Is Bakugo... No, I didn't make Bakugo good. Sorry, I thought about something. No, I didn't make Bakugo good. Sorry, you got lost track. But yeah, we get to the USJ, and Izuku is just sensing something. Something's about to happen. Izuku now powers up to 10 to 20 to 30. He's in 30%. He can sense 5 seconds into the future. Izuku says, he shouts it. Villains are coming, Aizawa! Aizawa's like, Aizawa points down to the main, or the main place of the USJ, the center, and shows a portal coming out. Aizawa tells Izuku to stay back. And Izuku's like, I can't let you. Izuku's now using 40%. Now he's a minute in the future. No, he's 3 minutes in the future. Izuku's saying, Aizawa, there's gonna be a creature that's gonna defeat you. I need to step in. Aizawa's looking at Izuku. He sighs because he knows Izuku is right. Or he knows Izuku is gonna be right. Or he can tell the future. So Aizawa's like, fine, join me. But don't get injured because I don't want to get my ass in trouble for your well-being. Izuku's like, right. They both jump down. They land. And Shigaraki walks out with the Nomu and Kurogiri.
Looky here.
That was so great doing his voice.
We got a couple kids. Where's All Might?
Izuku looks at Shigaraki. He says, All Might's not here. He ran out of time. He's in he missed the bus or some shit like that. Izuku's just making up lies because he knows if he's gonna say he's probably gonna blur it out or some shit like that. All Might's secret. He's not good with secrets like that. But yeah, he almost blurred it out on accident. So he said he might took a bus wrong or some shit like that as a joke. Shigaraki's like,
what? They'll be playing games with me, boy.
boy, imagine you said that. Yeah, Shigaraki's saying all that shit and
he's like, fuck it. Looks like we got little kids to kill. Nomu! After that green, sarcastic kid. You better beat your ass so hard you're gonna be retarded.
He actually said that. Shigaraki would be that person that actually said retarded. I know, that's pretty offensive, but be mad at him, not me. That was actually in the script. So, yeah. I was gonna say brain dead, but, I don't know. Saying it was bad, yeah, I don't fucking care. But yeah, Shigaraki said the R word, and yeah, Izuku didn't take a good liking to it. Izuku's like, Twitter's coming inside me. Don't say that. Don't say the R word. Or something like that. Nah, he was joking. But yeah, Izuku didn't smile when he said, kill the kids. So Izuku used up to 50%. His body's now morphing. Izuku morphed into the Nomu. Yeah, my boy is going hard. Going 100%. And Shigaraki was perplexed.
He's like, this kid has a morphing quirk? Does he have his quirk too? Damn it. Nomu after him.
The Nomu runs straight to Izuku, screaming and yelling and stuff like that. And Izuku goes after the Nomu too. Izuku is using 50% and he's beat. Let me just tell you, he is dog dropping, dog snapping, dog everything, dogging this freaking Nomu. Nomu's getting his ass jumped by Izuku. Izuku's the equivalent of 100 men. He's dropping Nomu. Nomu's like, just screaming and stuff like that. And Shiraki's like, no, scratching his neck and stuff like that. This can't be happening. Not to my Nomu.
I don't like it.
Shigaraki's like that, and Izuku's just destroying it. Izuku's like, well, enough of that. Izuku gets up, he punches the Nomu flies and crashes. Izuku now is walking towards the torn, beat up Nomu. He grabs the Nomu by the neck, and he's just, when I mean he's doing some bad shit, I'm just saying he's doing bad shit. He puts his hand, and it goes through his neck. He's now taking his quirk. He's morphing back into a human. How Nomus, are experiments and they were humans once? Yeah, the guy right there, Izuku now threw the guy. He was alive, but he's back to his base form, or human form. And Shigaraki is now like his neck is bleeding for how much times he scratched it. He's now terrified looking at Izuku. Izuku's looking at Shigaraki in the Nomu form. Then he revert back. His arms are purple, or bluish purple, like the Nomu's. It's still the same. Now Izuku's like, you know what? I'm about to get this guy in jail. Zewald. I'm gonna keep saying Zewald though. I know. I love that. Now the time stop. Izuku's now walking towards Shigaraki. He punched Shigaraki in the stomach, like hard as hell. He keeps punching it. hard as hell. It's probably gonna kill Shigaraki if I keep punching him hard. So I'm gonna say Izuku was using 10%. He's just punching Shigaraki in the stomach with 10% of his brain, and he's not enforcing nothing. No, he doesn't have the normal hands anymore. He's just punching Shigaraki in the stomach, like 100 times. Now Izuku just walks back. He looks at his clock. He's like, oh wait, let me just start time right about now. Shigaraki falls on the floor like,
this hurts. What did you do?
Shigaraki is in the floor, just clenching his stomach, breathing heavily. It's like he can't breathe or something. And Izuku just looking at Shigaraki, and Shigaraki is looking at Izuku, looking up, but he's like clenching his stomach on the floor. Izuku's like, well, I stopped time and I hit you in your stomach a lot. You won't be up for a while, Izuku says, as Kurogiri was gonna teleport Shigaraki out of there. But then then a crook was coming right behind Izuku, and then Izuku got stabbed in the stomach. Izuku fall on the floor. He uses 100% of his brain like that because he's not gonna be dying. Izuku's thing heals. Izuku gets up and he's furious. He felt like he could have died right there. He looks at the crook, and oh my god, Izuku just basically went like this. He snaps his finger. Dude was erased from existence. Everyone witnessed Izuku. Izuku's now a fucking killer, so that must suck to be him right now. Izuku's like, well, I will bring him back, but he stabbed me, Teach. That was self-defense. Izuku says, as I just face palms again. This kid gonna be a death of me. Shigaraki was smiling, then unsmiled after he erased him from existence, and his heel is fully healed. Izuku looks at Shigaraki. You see that? I can do that to your boss. I can erase him out of existence if I wanted to. But I don't even know who. Wait, I'm 100% right now. Let me see. Izuku's about to go 100% again, but Shigaraki is gonna stall time. He's like, wait. Izuku's like, are you stalling time? And Shigaraki's like, no. But I got a proposition for you. Izuku's like, I'm all ears. And I was like, what are you doing? And Izuku's like, I know. I'm not gonna leave you guys. I just want to hear what he wants to say. He's like, why don't you join us? The Hero Society is corrupt or some shit like that. Or not the Hero Society, but the society itself is corrupt. Stuff like that, giving him this bullshit up lie. And Izuku just kneels down to Shigaraki. Izuku's in 100%. He knows everything. He already knows who the person is. It's All For One. Izuku's like, so your boss is All For One, and you're trying to beat me. You want to give me a proposition of joining you guys, but I'm going to change Hero Society when I become number one. Nothing you do and nothing you're going to do will stop me. You're too weak, and you're always going to be weak. Izuku says that as Shigaraki throws his hands on top of Izuku. He throws it on Izuku's on shoulder, and Izuku's shoulder disintegrates, but it grows back as quick as it disintegrated. And Izuku's like, Shigaraki's like, what? You're God. Kirigiri, get me out of here! Izuku hand morphed into a knife, and it went through Shigaraki. Izuku impaled Shigaraki. And Shigaraki is like this, and it's so hard to describe, but Izuku stabbed Shigaraki and then took it out of his stomach. Now Shigaraki's about to die. And then Kirigiri finally came here, teleports Shigaraki out of there. Shigaraki falls into the floor of the League of Villains hideout, and we hear All For One. All For One's worried, looking at Shigaraki stabbed. He's like, Shigaraki, are you okay? Or no, my bad, wrong voice. Shigaraki, are you okay? Or Tomura, are you okay? He's like, no, we're too weak. You're too weak compared to him. And All For One is like kind of scared. He's like, what, All Might stronger or something? He says it. He's like, no, this kid, he's some sort of god. And Shigaraki's like, no. Offron was like, what do you mean? And Izuku just teleports right there. He means me. Shigaraki just looks up and sees Izuku. Master, what? Izuku cuts the head off of Shigaraki. No one's gonna know, all for one. I'm gonna kill you. But for now, here's this parting gift. I'm coming for the last piece, and that's gonna be you. I want you to be scared of me. I want you to be frightened. I want you to know that you're never gonna be stronger than me. You can't take my quirk because I can take yours. I want All Might to defeat you. I want him to be the final piece to this puzzle he was fighting for. It'll be wrong for me to take that away from him. But for now, you're gonna survive. But not in 3 months. Because I know All Might's not gonna kill you. He's gonna defeat you. But I'm gonna kill you. Good luck when I see you in Tartarus, all for one. He says that and disappears. All for one is shitting fucking bricks hearing that. Izuku now teleports back to the USJ. Kirigiri is now Kirigiri didn't save himself, but Aizawa took away his quirk, and now Kirigiri is on the floor and stuff like that. The cops come and stuff. All Might comes and he's like, young Midoriya, you did this? And Izuku now smiling like, yeah, All Might, I did it. You could have been here on time. We needed your help. Izuku lied, to make the #1 hero here feel good. And Izuku's All Might's like, oh, thank you, young Midoriya, but it looks like you had this covered. You should have needed my help. Yeah, I brought everybody here though, the medics and stuff like that. And Izuku's like, don't worry, the problem was solved. All the villains were eliminated. All Might's like, what do you mean eliminated? I mean captured. As he says, as he snaps his finger, all the dead villains were revived and now captured. No one know there were villains dead across the USJ because Izuku did it all in an instant when he snapped his fingers. I just didn't tell you that yet. They're all revived, but their hands are binded by quirk canceling cuffs. So, yeah, Izuku's fucking OP. I know. Well. Tomura Shigaraki is dead in this arc. But let's get to the... How should I say? What was it called? We're about to do the tournament arc in a second. But we're going to talk about more about what Izuku's going to plan. But no, we're not. That's for a later date. So Izuku is headed back home because 2 week off the USJ attack, everything like that. So Izuku's not like just texting Ateli about all that stuff, stop it. But he is texting Ateli about what happened and stuff like that. He didn't tell about the murders though, because Izuku is kind of he turns a little emotional when he goes 100%. So yeah, but Izuku's not back at 10%, and his emotions are flaring up. He's kind of scared that he just killed someone, but no, he's like, no, they deserve to die, and I could have revived them if I want, but Tomura is gonna stay dead. Izuku's thinking, but he texts Ateli about what happened, and Ateli's telling him, oh, how strong you are, and stuff like that. Izuku's like, yeah, it was no biggie, you know what I mean? And and Ateli's like, nah, it was a big deal. You're very strong, Izuku, she says. Izuku's like, you know what? Izuku's like, fuck it. Why not? Izuku's like, are you free this Saturday? Izuku says. And Ateli just texts back rapidly. She said yes instantly. Indubitably. Confirmed. Yes. Everything. You're like, every word. And Izuku just smiles when that Ateli wants the piece of the green goblin, you know what I mean? And he stopped. But Izuku smiles and texts back and says, good, I'll see you on Saturday. Stuff like that. And we go to Saturday. We see Izuku with Italy, and the, after Zuko went to her house, picked her up, and they're going to would be would be a great place for Zuko to go. Her bedroom, of course. I'm like, nah. He goes to what's the date gonna be at? I'm just gonna say the carnival. It's the carnival. You know what I mean? I know I did like multiple times the carnival, all that stuff. But yeah, the carnival is like a default for me now. So Zuko and Italy went to the carnival. They're just walking, seeing all the festive stuff, seeing all the games and the carnies who's ripping off the kids because the kids don't know how to beat the game, but Zuko does because he's fucking smart. Now, Zuko and Italy goes up to a game and he pays for it, you know, of course. Even even though they're both even though Italy's rich, he pays for it because, you know, he's that gentleman guy. He pays for it, and Italy's like, I could have, and Zuko's like, no, I'll pay for it. He pays, and he gives both of them he gives Italy just all the balls. Not like that, guys. I'm playing. He gives Italy 4 balls, and he gets 1. Italy's like, why don't you get there's 6 balls, you only took 1, why? And Zuko's like, well, I already know how to beat the game. And Italy's like, yeah. And Italy just puts the balls down, grabs her tea, dips it in her bottle, then drinks. And she already knows how to beat it. So Italy uses a wind ball too. And she says, ladies first. And Zuko's like, oh, go right ahead. She says that. She makes it. She does it. Hits the center very hard. It doesn't break. And Italy's like, what? It doesn't fall down. She knew it was glued together, but she looks like she was not strong enough to break the center, because if they break the center, it will be like it'll fall down like cups, shit like that. I don't know. It'll fall like cups. But for some reason it didn't work. And Zuko's like, well, you had to be a little more stronger. And Atelia's like, yeah, so what? She grabs another ball and throws it. Then it falls down. The Carney's like, oh, we got a winner. She grabs the stuffed bear, and she's like, well, looks like I won for myself. And Zuko's like, you did. So my turn. And as Zuko does it, he flicks the ball, and it just breaks all the pins. It breaks all the pins. And Zuko grabs the biggest teddy bear there, because what Zuko did. And Ateli is jealous, you know. Zuko just gives the bear to her, and she's all happy and stuff like that. They just say Ateli, you know, was more how should I say, front with it, or was more confident than Zuko. So she puts her hand out and grabs Zuko's hand. Yeah, I know it's supposed to be the opposite, but well, Zuko's kind of shy with Ateli. She grabs his hand, and now they're walking and stuff like that. They got their portraits drawn, and now they're in the Ferris wheel and stuff. And this is the best part. They're on now the fireworks started and stuff like that. Like getting closer and stuff. You start kissing. You know, like, yeah, bro, I'm playing. Yeah, they do. They're on top. The fireworks come, and then wait. I was made for this one. Yeah. You get. Yeah, they're kissing, all that noise kissing. Heartbeat, you can hear it. All that stuff. It was magical. It was magical, my guy. There was romantic guitars. You can just hear it. It was romance in the air for their kissing and loving. It was lovely. It was beautiful. They loved it. Get down, as Zuko says, so do you want to be my girlfriend? And Ateli's like, yeah, I'd love that, Izuku. They walk to Ateli's home. He drops her off, and you know, maybe a smooch. You know what? You hear that? Ateli gives him a smooch. He walks home. He gets in his house. His mom's like, so how is it? And Zuko's like, she my girlfriend. His mom hyping up and stuff like, hey, that's my boy. Grandkids in the house coming. And Zuko's like, Mom, calm down. We're almost there. Stuff like that. So yeah, this is where I'm gonna be leaving it off. I know, guys. Weren't you gonna do the sports huddle? That's for part 3. So, see you guys later, and bye bye.